Hi everyone. I wanted to, a bit of an emergency broadcast as it were, just to show you how things have changed. What we were hoping for in the markets holding up hasn't happened. Let me explain to you what I mean. So Microsoft, I was expecting, this is the monthly MACD, which is a measure of momentum. I was expecting, hoping that this would go sideways and therefore stocks like Microsoft and others would resume upwards. In fact, it very much looks like it's going to continue falling. That's the weekly one, which again shows it's going to probably continue a little bit lower for a bit longer. That's the stochastic, monthly and weekly, which again is oversold. When it's at this bottom end, the market can try and get out. It doesn't have much further lower to go usually. However, the big telltale sign is this one. It's the monthly MACD, and that is still forcing lower, which means it can beat these down and keep them lower for longer. And that does look like it's going low. So what does that mean? Well, there's a whole sorts of ways of measuring the market. One of these things, if you're into technicals, is head and shoulders. And the way it works is you draw this, what's called a neckline. You draw the neckline there, and from the neck to the peak, that's 22% up, and you measure to the downside, that's another 22% to down, and that tells you, that's how far it could go, which means from current levels could drop another 9%. You can also see the downward channel. Now, that's how it could fall on that downward channel, okay? Because this is still going lower, and if it's going lower, then it would continue lower. This I've only put as a measurement of what can happen to the upside if it does actually go to the upside, which should be a 45% return. That's not what we're going to get. I'm not saying we're turning a V-shape. It's just to tell you how much is possible were it to do a V-shape, which is not, it's not going to do that. But it's just to give you a comparator that were it to go up there. So at the moment, the way I have to look at it, because that's what the market and the card that's been dealt to me is, this is going to move in that channel and lower. Hopefully it'll only drop another 10%, but we'll have to reassess each week. Now, what do I do with my current holdings? Because a lot of you have asked me, what does that mean we sell everything? Well, I don't trade my investments. That's me. You might want to. You might say, no, I'm going to get the heck out of everything and just leave it for the rest of the year. Or like me, you might say, well, with Microsoft, it's fine. It's my longer term holding, and therefore there'll come a time when I want to buy some more. And when there is a time to buy some more, I will let you know when I'm going to buy it. By the way, all these analysts here, 2 months ago, buy rating, buy rating, buy rating, buy rating, buy rating, buy rating. So there's a lot of those there anyway. But I thought I'd just give you a little bit of an emergency on Microsoft. I'll do other stocks shortly.